We got some taters coming up. Oh, howdy knife folks. Thought I'd do a video outside today, but Mother Nature suddenly decided to get a little angry and some big clouds rolling in. I'm gonna give it a shot, but we may have to take it inside if the weather starts to get wet. So stay tuned and we'll be right back with another video. So what I thought we'd have a look at today, if the mosquitoes don't carry me away, is a collection I've started, and it's not a specific brand or anything collection, but I like knives. You can probably tell that by now. And my other favorite thing is puppy dogs. I love dogs. I'm the kind of guy that comes to your house, and if you got a dog, I'm going to go sit on the couch and socialize with the dog while you do your thing. So what better than combine two of your favorite things? Knives and dogs. So I started trying to collect any knives I can find that are dog related. I've only got 3 so far. And I think I teased them in a video, like a short the other day. But I've got 2 by Frost, which are the Blackhills Steel Doghead Stockman, the Blackhills Steel Doghead Little Toothpick, and one I just picked up, the Roughryder Dog Bone Jack. So give me a moment here, we'll get them out of the boxes and have a look. And we're back. So the first one I thought we'd have a look at is the Frost Blackhills Steel Doghead Toothpick. So that comes in blue jig bone. It's got a closed length of 3 inches. You've got your single California clip point blade. That comes in at about 2 1/8 inches. So your overall length is about 5 1/8 inches. If you see some motion, that's just me swatting mosquitoes. You've got, again, your blue jig bone with a red and black inlay accent, and your puppy dog head. And you got a tang stamp here that is, I guess, the Frost tang stamp. Looks like a cowboy leading a horse or a burro. This has no hap stop. You got a match strike nail nick. It's not super snappy on the open. A little bit of a snap to the close. Fit and finish is pretty good. I don't see much for gapping. Along the back, your blade alignment is certainly not the best. It's very much to the show side. Your pull is fairly light. Again, not much of a snap to the open. Pretty much a 3-finger knife. It's a little on the spongy side, so your grind is fairly decent, although there's a little bit of distortion towards the tip there. The other side, it's still fairly decent, but you can see it just, something happened towards the tip there. Your steel just says stainless steel, so I don't know if it's 440 whatever, just stainless steel. And you got your nickel silver bolsters and pins, and I imagine your dog's head's nickel silver as well. So, but it's a nice looking knife. So, and it's dog related, so that makes me happy. The second one we'll look at is the Frost Blackhills Steel Doghead Stockman. And same thing, you get your blue jig bone. The blue's a little deeper with this one, I think. And your black and red accents. And your puppy dog head. And again, nickel silver pins and bolsters, and I assume nickel silver spacers on your insets. Your overall, or your close length on this one is 3 7/8. Comes with your standard Stockman clip blade, and again, no half stop and fairly light into the clothes. And you got your little dude with his pony or burro or horse or whatever. And she says, oh, is that 440A? You can make that out, let me know. So, and that blade comes in at about 2 3/4 inches. And then you've got your pen blade, and you've got your sheep's foot blade. Oh, pretty standard for your Stockman. Your match strike nail nick pulls. Your grind is pretty decent on this blade. Main blade, on this one a little heavy on the tip. On both sides, it seems. Game pretty light lockup. So that's my other Frost Doghead. And then last but not least, we have the Rough Ryder Dog Bone Jack. I got this one off of Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and there they called it the Dog Bone Muskrat. So comes in this nice little leather slip with a stainless steel pocket clip. And this one is brown saw cut bone. Comes with a little dog bone on there that says Rough Ryder. Comes with a leather lanyard with a little whistle on it, and it's not a dog whistle. So here, have a listen. So it's just an actual whistle. It's not like a audible range that only dogs can hear. You've got your main blade. Your close length first is 3.75 inches. Your overall length is 7 3/8. You've got a very spongy little half stop. Light click into the open. You've got a spear point blade with a match strike long pull, swedging on the top. Your Rough Ryder tang stamp. Your model number RR1185, made in China. And your, if we can get the light on it, 440A stainless steel. Has a half stop, but it's pretty spongy. Light snap to the close. Then you've got your sheep's hoof, which has a fairly strong pull. Nice snap into the open. Now this one's a little different. You've got your match strike nail nick, but on this side, it's got like a one-sided swedge. You can see right across the top here, but not on this side. So I suspect that's something they've done just to accommodate the two blades, because that's a pretty narrow channel right there. And there is blade rub, which I'll show you in a moment. Now, this one is very tight on the pivot. I don't know if that's because the channel is more narrow in there, but it feels to me more like where the lanyard is, it actually might be rubbing against the leather of the lanyard. I think that's what's causing that hard pull. Now, if you look here at the blade alignment, the sheep's hoof is riding pretty close to the liner on the pile side. And the main blade is riding pretty close to the liner on the show side. But also, you'll notice it's a tough pull coming out here, but then it's very smooth. If you look right here, if I can get the light on it right, see there, you've got some pretty significant blade rub right there. There's even a little bit, I don't know if you can see that scratch right there. I think that's also blade rub. But that's pretty significant, and that's because the main blade is coming down. And right here, it's rubbing against the tang on the sheep's hoof. But again, that is a very narrow channel in there. So they've probably done what they could to accommodate it, but I think that's just probably going to be a design flaw because both blades are actually riding high on the opposite liners. So those blades are as far out as they can go, and you're still getting blade rub in here. But it's still a functional knife. And fairly solid here on the lockup. So still a user. Oh, did I mention that there? Dog bone jack and a little puppy dog scratching his fleas. So anyhow, let's open these all both up. Chicago Knife Works also advertises that as the dog bone muskrat. I don't know if that qualifies as a muskrat or not. But there we have what I have so far in my collection of dog-related knives. So that's going to be it for today. So if you like this video, please consider tapping that like button. If you like to make any comments, that would be great. Comments are always appreciated, positive or negative. I will answer them all. And if you'd like to see more videos in the future, then please consider hitting that subscribe button. Maybe click that little bell there so you get notified by everything I drop. And as always, get out there, learn a new skill, learn to do a simple thing, and learn to be useful and helpful to yourself and others. I was discussing with somebody this morning that I remember there was a time when somebody would pull out a cigarette, and I'm not condoning smoking. Don't smoke. It's bad for you. It sucks. But I remember a time, you watch the old movies, somebody would pull out a cigarette, and 5 people would pull out a lighter, ready to light that cigarette for them. Is that something we should be doing today? No. But that's an example of just somebody who had something, a lighter, that was useful to themselves and others. So the best example, no, but it was one that occurred to me today. But don't smoke. Smoking is bad. Anyways, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care.